I don't know what you have to do to start. Just try pressing. Actually, no, I think if you push in the left analog stick, that'll be...
Over there.
There you go.
You sure?
Yeah, you're in the game now. It's like the little bastard cousin of that boss that no one likes in the first one. Alright, so you're blue.
How do I move?
Like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's not very good.
It's really bad.
It's pretty bad, I know.
It most of the time actually doesn't move.
You gotta go all the way. You can't just push it a little bit.
How do I reload?
Probably...
Oh, there it is.
Whatever square would be.
I panic.
The problem with recording this, and because I have two monitors, is if I move my aimer off the screen, I'll click on my desktop and ruin everything. That's why I wanted to be on mouse for this. Because I'd rather be the one at fault if something bad were to happen.
Derek, I'm sorry, but I think you're gonna have to do this one solo. Like I'll keep trying, but like I can't hit shit. The cursor like moves in small blocks, like it stops moving.
I don't want to die.
Oh no, I didn't do that.
God.
Oh yeah, that does look pretty annoying.
It's choppy. Like it's really hard.
Is it?
Yeah, oh my god. Oh Jesus.
Alright, this is what we're gonna do.
Nothing you could do.
At the end of this level, we're gonna do a cheeky little switcheroo.
No, I wouldn't wish this on anyone. You're gonna do better with that mouse than I would right now.
No, I don't know, maybe. Worst case scenario is we don't finish the game, and then I'll just do this one solo on my own time.
It could happen.
Because this is a pretty hard game. I'd consider this one the hardest of the House of the Deads. Mind you, I have not played Overkill, so maybe Overkill is, but I doubt it because it was released on Wii, and Wii is for children.
I don't want to play this anymore.
Christine already bored of Tetris.
I want to put my cursor there, but it doesn't go diagonal. If you put a diagonal thing, it won't go there.
It won't move diagonally?
No.
Not if you like go all the way diagonal?
No.
That sucks.
Like, check it.
Wow. Can you use the D-pad at all?
No, the D-pad doesn't work at all.
That doesn't make any sense because I just used that controller for House of the Dead 1, obviously before this one, and it actually like reacts to sensitivity and will move smoothly like an analog stick would. So I don't know why this one. But also, don't even try. You're not going to be able to hit this boss out with the controller. This is a really hard boss.
Yeah,
You can just keep shooting that guy if you want.
Yeah, I'll more or less just have at it.
He doesn't take damage at all though. Only the little guy takes damage for him. And the little guy fucking moves around at Mach 3.
Jesus!
It doesn't even make sense how fast that guy's moving.
I'll just keep shooting, I guess, and hopefully he runs into it eventually.
Watch this, this is ridiculous. Not just that, it gets crazier. Look at this! That doesn't make sense!
Christine, get that Tetris.
She's still Tetrising over there?
Yeah, but I'm bored.
She's
I
not.
tried dying, but then I got back in. Like, I don't know, I don't want to give up, you know?
You can't give up, you need to screw yourself over and get out of it to see if you can.
No, I do. I was all the way at the top and I got out of it already.
James, go and prevent confusion in the city. Okay, let's meet at sunset.
You can go away.
Don't put. Oh God.
Why not?
The moves you make just. Oh God, they frighten me.
Uh-oh,
No,
that's
no.
not where I wanted you.
Oh God.
Dogs have
Are you-
Listen to this. This is awful.
time they made a move.
Alright, he only had a brief. He had brief dialogue, but it was pretty awful. So how about this, Thomas? Since it is almost unbearable as the controller, when you die, do you want to just not continue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for rescuing me.
You're welcome. Large civilian. This game is very brown.
Yeah.
It's very brown. Fucking booty sons of bitches. Okay, I died as well. Alright. So Thomas is out. Alright, so now you're the commentary guy, Thomas. Let's talk about horror movie things. You had mentioned the last time we tried to do a House of the Dead Let's Play that you really liked Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. But you know what my new favorite horror movie is?
Hey!
Is it watching Christine try to play Tetris?
Yep. How'd you guess?
I've never played it before, really.
Excuse me? How have you never played
I actually
Tetris?
have never really played Tetris. I'm serious. I'm not just making it up.
Yep, but Tetris is available on like everything.
But I was never into it. I've never been good at packing bags of groceries, you know? You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean now that you say
Yeah. You're not good at shape placement.
Did you know that men have better
They're superior in every way.
facial...
it. I disagree.
Men have
No, they do.
superior facial features.
No, they do, for real. Men are really good with visually, like, picturing shapes and 3D objects and rotations and stuff. For real. I read the studies.
I believe you. So it's actually really cool that they animated the carpet for those enemies that are coming out.
Yeah, it is cool.
Like, this is a vast improvement on the first one. Despite having a pretty ugly color palette, it looks a lot nicer generally.
Like, what am I supposed to do with this shape? I'm just gonna let it fall.
Yeah, that one you're fucked. Like, you don't have a choice.
No, what you do is you would hold it for
Or yeah, or you could hold it.
and use it when
How
you
do I
need it.
use something after I hold it?
You just press the hold button again and it'll switch it out.
Help me! Help me!
That guy's having the worst day of his life.
Thanks.
He wants to give me a
Sunset
kiss.
Bridge is just ahead.
In a crisis, he looked like he had perfect hair.
Yeah,
Just saying.
he looks fabulous. Zombie apocalypse is going on, but you still need to look fabulous. So anyway, since we already exhausted the topic of horror movies when it wasn't recording, scary games you like, Thomas? I already have a feeling I know what you're going to mention that we can both talk about.
Fatal Frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one
Oh.
kind of freaked me out.
Fatal
Yeah.
Frame is really spooky.
I remember when we got that game, we rented it and we had like 3 days. I think it was a 3-day rental from high school when we were in
I think it was
we were
even
high
less.
school.
I think it was like a one. Oh,
We tried to do it in one night.
we did do it one night.
Yeah,
We stayed up all night to do it,
yeah.
but we did do it in one night.
And I think the fact that we stayed up all night to do it actually made it freakier.
Oh yeah, because you get tired, you start getting like sluggish, so it's harder.
Hold it.
Okay, I'll just
But yeah, that Dead Space is pretty freaky.
You like Dead Space?
Yeah, I liked its like weirdness. Like it,
Oh,
it
yeah,
just felt weird.
The
you know?
enemy design in Dead Space is great. I absolutely love that kind of stuff. Where it's twisted and grotesque looking. that
Yeah.
was clearly once human. I love that design.
But like, I'll be straight up with you. I don't tend to like too many horror games.
I generally
But-
don't play a lot just because they don't usually work for me. I don't really get very scared.
Well,
But like Fatal Frame was pretty terrifying.
Fatal Frame was just the right amount of scary with
Yeah.
just the right amount of being like it was still playable.
Yeah,
But
it was terrifying though.
and the later ones weren't bad either, right?
Yeah,
How many of them were there? 3?
I feel like there's probably 4 by now. I don't know for sure because
I don't know.
like me and you tried the second one, right? We didn't end up being the second one, did we?
I don't remember.
It was the one with the 2 little girls.
I don't really remember.
Oh.
I know that the first one we played through it, and that was just the one night, and we were at my place.
Yeah, that was a scary experience.
Don't care who it is, no one's gonna get away.
But I played Dead Space because I remember you had lent it to me, and
Yeah.
I felt it was way too samey.
You know that game got banned in Germany?
In a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly why, but I did know that. Was it
No,
was it
but
just
what
for
the
violence?
fuck?
I
don't know what it was for, but yeah.
I feel like the Dead Space was just too much of the same. It was just go to this place,
Yeah, it
go
got
to
it
that
got
place.
it got tiresome.
I remember I got to one really big boss, and I was like, this boss is fucking huge. It's got to be the final boss. And then it wasn't, and then I just stopped playing anyways because I was like, I was just bored of doing it, you know.
Yeah.
However, there's recently an EA sale on PSN.
How did I do that? I did not
And-
mean to do that.
The Dead Space 1 and 2 was on sale, so I bought 1 and 2, and I'm gonna play through them soon.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give Dead Space 1.
I didn't try number 2.
Number 2 looked significantly better. It looked like, cause like Isaac, that is the main character's name, right? Isaac.
I don't remember.
He has his own dialogue, and there's way more character development in it. I don't know. It looks a lot better. But I feel like I really want to give number 1 an all the way through playthrough.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it on the PS3, 1 and 2. Number 3 is a multiplayer game, so I don't imagine it's very good.
The thing about horror games versus horror movies is that games have you way more involved.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like you're controlling the character
Yeah,
on the screen.
you are by proxy in this game.
Yeah.
Whereas in
You
the
watch a
movie, you're
movie,
just
yeah.
a voyeur, right?
In a movie, it's like you can make a character you can relate to, but you're not always going to relate to the character. Whereas if you're playing the character, you have to relate to them.
Yeah, you're that character.
You're in control. If you die, you can't progress. Whereas if
Which-
someone dies in a movie, the movie keeps going until it's over.
Which to me gives that horror film, like the horror game genre,
Oh yeah.
such a huge advantage over horror films.
It does have a huge advantage, but I just feel like it almost never works out as well as it could.
And that's the thing. Like I feel like it totally can, and some of
Yeah,
the games
It
like,
could. It's just
Like I've just played a couple where I just briefly where man, I was ready to shit my clothes.
yeah.
But
Yeah, Fatal Frame's definitely a top horror game for me. I haven't played a lot.
and yet its animation was almost childish at some points, you know.
Oh yeah, it didn't look great, but it had that like Japanese art style to it, where it lent to the setting a lot. The setting was really great.
What is it?
That's a good question. So I just want to point out that House of the Dead is a zombie shooting game, and the bosses, like in the first one, you have the first boss. You can definitely say like, oh yeah, it's a zombie. He's just armored up and super powered. This is like, what am I fighting right now? Why was this made, and how? But I guess you want to keep the bosses exciting, right? So you kind of go outside of the typical zombie spectrum.
Yeah, I guess so.
I also like that. Oh, I don't think it's. Maybe it's not this level, but I think there's a flashlight that works in this game. I really hope I can beat this in 9 credits. I think I'm doing alright.
You know what else really worked in the horror genre was actually Doom 3.
I think Doom 3 mainly did well because it was hard to control. You couldn't, like, the whole controversy about not having a flashlight out with a gun. You had to switch from flashlight to gun. That was just annoying. That created a level of stress.
Yeah, I hated that.
Yeah, it is good. It doesn't really seem all that great now, but at the time, like it came with a new video card because it looked so damn good, and it does look really good. I can't wait to play. I haven't played the BFG edition. I'm looking forward to it though. But yeah, Doom 3 is hard. In the new version though, you can't use the flashlight with a gun out.
Everything's set. All we need to do is wait.
What happened to Amy and Harry? Have to hurry.
Thanks for telling me what was going on. Single person talking to himself. Also, do these guys resemble Vega to you?
Yeah, a little bit.
You know what's funny about that is there's a zombie in number 3 that resembles Guile. So maybe there's a zombie in number 1 that resembles a Street Fighter character that I overlooked. Also, this is cool. I got a flashlight. They have broadswords. Look at that fucking gun and flashlight tech. Doom 3 couldn't do it. House of the Dead 2, years ahead. And Lizardmen 2, I guess. So are you looking forward to playing these with a gun controller, Thomas?
Yeah. No more of this stupid fucking controller shit that half works.
My God.
Yeah, that didn't seem to work at all. I don't know why it was so bad in this, because House of the Dead 1, it was definitely doable. Just as doable as the ones we were playing on the Saturn. My desktop changed on my second monitor, it startled me a little bit, kind of threw me off.
Is this the Coliseum?
I'm really annoyed that someone gave these zombies fucking broadswords. Christine's already asleep.
No, not yet.
She Tetrised right out.
People of the AMS, I am Goldman. I don't care if you people try to get in my way or not. In time you'll find out who's right. This is a present from me to you. Look at your right.
Thanks for pointing out that it was on my right, because I would not identified that.
Well, friends, I look forward to meeting you people again.
So that's what happens when you just have your programmers doing the voice acting and you don't hire people that can do it. Also, what was his weakness? I wasn't paying attention. Was it just anywhere?
I didn't see, sorry.
I'm pretty sure this boss is super hard. Oh. I'm gonna assume it's his face. His face seems to be doing the trick. Yeah. So Thomas, how's your progress on the Fear series going along?
Oh yeah. I'm definitely somewhere in Fear 2. I don't know. With school starting back up, it's hard to keep playing games.
Yeah, I can understand that.
It's been like, cause I work so much too during the school year. I don't really remember where I am in it.
Because I bought Fear 3 on Impulse, and I really don't want to play that by myself.
No, I was. The first one was a short game, but it still took me a little while to complete.
Oh, they're not. They're pretty long to FPS standards. They're not short, but they're I mean, FPS are generally short, but I consider Fear 2 to be pretty long. I think the longest FPS I've played in the last while was probably Wolfenstein: The New Order. That was just really long.
See, and I tried playing one of the more recent Wolfensteins, and I couldn't get into it, man.
Was it the, I think it was like 2000 something one?
I don't know.
It had a big blue skeleton on the cover. Does that sound familiar?
I don't know. I know Jimmy played all the way through it.
Yeah, it's probably the one, the last Wolfenstein game. I like that one.
Just couldn't get into it.
Wow, that zombie was very alienish. The whole chest bursting thing. It's a long wind up, so I can see it coming from years away, but. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play through Dead Space 1 and 2 soon,
Mm.
and then assuming you ever have time, maybe we can tackle the third one. Probably at a LAN party or something when generally time is available.
Well, time's available for everyone else, really, not me. Last year's LAN was a time where I was wrapping up some school stuff for that term, right?
Yeah,
So shortly after the LAN, suddenly I had time,
yeah.
and then nobody else did, you know.
Well, yeah, because everyone takes like a week off for the LAN, and it's like, well, we just spent a week all doing shit, so generally no one's available for a while, because a week is that's a lot of friendship. You overdose on friendship in a week.
And it would be so much easier for me anyway if like it was scheduled during a time where like, you know, it's just after all my school stuff's
Yeah.
done.
Generally, it's just the first week of December, because most people are available then, and Tim and Jimmy have like vacation days they haven't used, and they're just like, you know, it's the last month of the year, let's just use them at the last minute. And also, the first week also of December has my birthday in it, so I just
Yeah.
generally take it off to spoil myself. But I don't know. Are you more available later weeks in December?
Yeah, man.
Maybe
Because
like
yeah,
the second week?
school at that point is at one of its more stressful heights because it's the end of the term.
Yeah,
So all my final projects are due, eh? Like if you recall last time I had the Photoshop thing. And
yeah, I remember.
a couple other
doing
small
that homework
things.
for it.
Shut up, Christine. Go home.
I'm ready to go home now. Ah.
Why does he have a carrot on a stick?
I don't know. He wants to promote good eyesight. Holy shit, he's taking damage hard. This boss is super nerfed for this fight. I feel like this is like the typical House of the Dead boss rush at the end of the game. Although I don't think House of the Dead 3 does that. I don't think it has a boss rush. I'm not sure about 4 because I've played 4 1.5 times.
Too bad. You're better off.
I could have sworn I saw Christine sit up. Right back down.
She wasn't committed to being up.
She lost interest in it.
She Tetrised so hard that it killed her brain.
That's what I'm starting to think.
She's mentally exhausted from all the...
From YouTube, nerds. That's what I thought.
Let's go.
Is there a funny entire human?
Yeah, the controller's too bad.
Yeah, the controller was awful.
Christine, come on over here, provide commentary with us. Tell me about your favorite horror movies, Christine. I gotta come over here.
You know what really freaks her out? Exorcism type things.
Yeah.
So like the Exorcism of Emily Rose.
All those movies are the same, though.
Yeah, they are, but I don't know. They could be real.
Christine, look, do you remember this guy? He's back in HD.
Oh, this is so much nicer than the first one.
Yeah, it looks nicer. Look,
Wow.
So much
Impressed.
more real, right?
How many years went by between them?
that's a good question. I don't know, but I will put that text on the screen. But yeah, this is
Look at his face.
this is the guy that killed Christine. So this fight's for
Get
you.
him. Revenge.
I'm gonna revenge you.
Avenge? Avenge my
No,
death.
I'm gonna revenge you.
Revenge my death.
I'm gonna revenge your death. He plays the same. He just looks nicer.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I only have 2 credits left. This isn't even the final boss.
For fun. Man, Derek, that is an awful lot of toonies.
I collect toonies,
I see that.
so eventually I can spend them on Slurpees. You know how many Slurpees I can buy with that stack of toonies? Enough to kill someone.
So it's a few stacks of toonies. Yep.
Did you just unplug my monitor? Or my laptop, rather?
No.
Or you
Did
just knocked it
anything
down?
get unplugged?
No.
Okay, I'm going to that.
One of the funnier things was that your mom was freaking out about. What if they put in a defective product?
What
didn't-
if she wants something new, right?
I did it. I did it just for you, Christine. You can watch him
Thanks,
die a little
Derek.
differently than before. Oh no, that
Oh.
was literally the exact same explosion.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Only man himself can control its fate. You're nothing.
At last, you've come. Friends, the door of fate shall open.
This is it. This is the big finale. Original Sin. Oh, we're getting biblical.
Oh, even these look different.
Yeah, there's different zombie
Hey
types.
Derek, does your old
It's like
Nemesis still run?
That tower
Your
over
old
there?
rig?
Yeah. Well, ish. It's missing some RAM because I took the hard drive out of it to put into this one,
Oh.
and it was the kind of setup where you need to take stuff out to take other stuff out, and then I had a hard time putting the RAM back in. I was like, well, I'm not using it, so I'll just leave it out.
What are the parts in it?
What are the what?
What are the parts and what's the
I
CPU?
don't know. I don't know things. These zombies are way too futuristic.
No. Those don't look like zombies, they look like robots.
Yeah, I guess they're. I don't even think I'm fighting zombies anymore, to be honest.
But they do have green blood.
Well, sometimes. They bleed red and then they turn into a
I know,
green
I don't
puddle.
get them.
They can phase through walls and stuff. Are they like ghosts? I don't know.
No,
Christ, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to beat this. I only have 1 credit left.
I believe in you.
I don't. House 2 is hard.
what is this place?
That's all the different kind of zombies. Oh, great, this boss again.
This is intense.
I wonder if like you could like share screen with me when I'm at home, and we could do 2-player.
In these games,
Yeah.
I think there's a network available. It's probably super hard and doesn't work. I know Overkill probably does, but I already have that one on PS3. It's just, generally, these games don't get a lot of support because no one plays on rail shooters anymore. They're just an excuse to use move gimmicks now. And
Knife! Knife! Ah! Knife!
Christ, this is friggin'
That's
hard.
hard.
Yeah, handling all 3 of
Oh
those.
my god.
I really hope this is the end of the game and that the final boss is super easy because I don't want to fail at the last minute.
I've been waiting for you, friends.
Goldman! Do you know what you're doing?
I'm fully aware of what I'm doing. Can't you see? Man committed a sin, disturbing the life cycle of nature. The original sin that man is responsible to. To protect the life cycle, I have made a creature to rule over mankind. This is the final battle. Show yourself, our new ruler, the Emperor.
Is this the worst voice acting you've ever heard?
That's really bad.
It's atrocious.
Funny.
I am the one who
Weak point is unknown.
Oh no.
Pretty sure it's that red
It's
dot.
gotta be the red dot.
Oh my god.
If it's not the red dot, I'll fucking eat my fucking underwear.
That's it. I only have one more credit left. And I can't go too far left. 'Cause it's
Christine's stressed out for you.
Fuck.
Halfway, you're halfway!
Oh, there's no stopping that fucking one. Oh, there was stopping that one. I just suck. I don't think I'm gonna make it, you guys.
I think you can do it.
That was lucky. He was using a shit pattern for that guy.
Well, you're doing
I can't
so
really
good.
see. Did I get? Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Did I have one hit left?
Yeah.
He was coming for that one hit. I was seconds away from losing the entire game. And I'm so glad House of the Dead 2 is over now, because that's the hardest one.
Goldman!
Friends, it is not over yet.
Is that all you have to say?
In time, a successor will come. Farewell, friends.
Oh.
What a twist. What a stupid ending.
Finally over. Goldman, I don't care if a successor comes or not. I'll go on fighting. As long as we have the will to live.
That's touching. I feel touched.
Goodbye, Goldman.
Albeit inappropriately. Whew. Well, thanks for your help, Thomas.
Yeah.
That too.
Anytime.
And thanks for your input, Christine.
If you ever need help getting through that many Slurpees, you just let me know.
I think I can handle all those Slurpees.
I don't know. That's a lot of Slurpees.
Well, how about this? When I have died from Slurpee overdose, you can have the rest of the toonies.
Okay, so then I'll die from Slurpee overdose, and then what are you gonna do?
So you can have the leftover toonies from that. Don't spend it on Slurpees though.
People will call it a Slurpee suicide pack.
Do you think we can like stop Slurpees if 2 people die from suicide by
They
Slurpee?
stop selling them?
I don't think we have that much power.